My sister texted, "You're not invited at my wedding. My husband thinks you'd ruin the vibe." I stared at the phone, my thumb hovering over the screen. Ruining the vibe? Was this what our bond had come down to? Her husband's opinion over a lifetime of memories? I could almost hear their laughter, the clinking of glasses, the staged smiles and perfectly lit photos. And me? I was supposed to fade into oblivion. For years we'd been inseparable. Every secret shared, every late-night cry, every childhood plan whispered under the covers. But marriage had changed her. Or maybe it had always been in her, hidden behind polite smiles and a sisterly facade. Still, I kept telling myself it's nothing personal. She's happy. Let her be. Until the first wedding invitation arrived, addressed to someone else. Not even a "we're sad you can't come," just the cold omission. I didn't reply immediately. My heart ached, not just from rejection but from betrayal so sharp it cut deeper than any argument ever had. Instead, I started observing her social media posts, the pictures carefully cropped to erase me, the stories where our childhood moments had become vague shadows. Even the friend I thought I could trust had been roped in to deliver subtle digs. She asked us to keep the wedding small, family only. I thought about confronting her. But confrontation would only feed their narrative, the jealous, overdramatic sister. No, if I wanted justice, if I wanted her to feel the weight of her decisions, I had to be patient. Silent. Invisible yet watching. Every whispered plan, every careful lie, every step she took to erase me, I noted. I remembered. I stored it like currency, a ledger of human behavior she didn't know I kept. Then came the first text from her husband. Casual, almost friendly. "Hope you're well. Weddings are tricky. We're keeping things curated." Curated. Like my entire existence was a decoration that could be discarded when inconvenient. That's when I realized, this wasn't just about a wedding. This was about control, power, and her perception of me. I decided to stay quiet, to let their illusion of control grow. Every invitation I wasn't sent, every photo where I was absent, became a thread in the tapestry I was weaving silently. But I didn't just sit back. I started keeping track, details, dates, whispers of plans that revealed more than they intended. Their little world of curated appearances was fragile, and I knew exactly how to unravel it without stepping inside. Then came the day of the rehearsal dinner. Of course, I wasn't invited. But neither was I absent. I had a friend at the venue, someone discreet, someone who understood why observing was more powerful than arguing. From the back of the room, I watched her laugh with friends, flawless in her dress, flawless in her smile. And yet, there was a tension there she didn't realize. The little things, the forced laughter, the way her husband kept glancing toward the entrance, subtle cracks I'd been waiting to notice. Later, a small comment from the caterer reached me. "Your sister mentioned she's nervous about someone causing a scene. Wants everything perfect." Perfect. That word kept echoing in my head. Everything perfect except for the truth she had tried to erase. Everything perfect except for me noticing. And then the opportunity came. A simple mistake. A text sent to the wrong person, a vendor overhearing the wrong conversation, a schedule accidentally shared. Small, almost invisible errors. But in my hands they were weapons. I documented everything. Screenshots, time-stamped messages, glimpses of conversations meant to be secret. Every careless word, every micro-expression, every tiny betrayal she and her husband had made was now evidence of the reality they wanted to hide. I didn't rush. I let the days pass. I let them feel safe. Let them believe I had moved on. Let them believe their curated, perfect wedding was untouched. But I was ready. Patience, I reminded myself, was more powerful than any confrontation. And the best part? They didn't see it coming. The wedding day arrived. I wasn't on the guest list, but I didn't need to be. I had arranged for every carefully documented detail to surface at the right moment. As the ceremony began, I stayed in the background, invisible to everyone but present in ways they couldn't anticipate. Then it happened. A subtle exposure, a vendor accidentally revealing a hidden text chain, a whispered conversation replayed by someone they trusted. Her husband's confident smile faltered. My sister's perfect composure cracked. In front of the crowd, in front of friends and family, the truth slipped out. Every manipulation, every attempt to erase me, every petty act of control. Gasps filled the air, and I remained calm, silent, letting their carefully constructed world collapse quietly. I didn't celebrate. I didn't gloat. I simply watched as justice, slow and precise, unfolded. They had tried to control the narrative, to decide who mattered and who didn't. But truth, carefully documented and patiently revealed, always wins. Later, my sister texted again, frantic, apologetic, powerless. I didn't reply. I had said nothing yet said everything. The wedding went on, but the real victory wasn't in their embarrassment, it was in reclaiming my dignity, my voice, and the respect they thought they could take from me. Sometimes silence is louder than confrontation. And that day it spoke volumes.